Whoa! You must be a really horny motherfucker if you clicked on a video about creating sexual tension. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm just kidding. I'm the real horny motherfucker making the whole video about this shit anyway, so if anything, I'm the horniest in the universe. Now, the truth is, if you want to enjoy some casual sex without any strings attached, you need to master the skill of creating sexual tension with the girl you're talking to. Now, if you can't do this effectively, chances are that you're not going to get any. And on top of that, if you wait too long and don't create the sexual tension, the girl will just assume you're not interested in her, since you aren't making any moves and she'll just write you off as a friend. So to avoid getting friend-zoned again, I'm going to show you how to build sexual tension. But if you want to make sure the sexual tension remains and you get lucky, you want to check out our sponsor, Manscaped.com, to make sure your private package is looking and working like a champ. Manscaped.com is every single thing you need in order to make sure your balls are clean, shaved, smell good, and are ready to slay. Manscaped.com is one of the main sponsors for the Based Zeus channel, and they hook you up with everything you need to groom yourself below the waist and make sure your package is looking and feeling godly as fuck. And right now, Manscaped.com is offering their Perfect Package 2.0 Manscaping Kit. Oh, what is that, Zeus? You may ask. Well, it's a manscaping kit to ensure that you get laid first of all. The kit comes with a waterproof electric trimmer that has skin-safe technology, a stainless steel safety razor, crop preserver ball deodorant with active pH control, their crop reviver spray to quickly freshen up your balls for sex, disposable shaving mats, and a free travel bag to store all your manscaping tools. Hey, and if you want to check out Manscaped.com, who's been kind enough to support my channel these past few months, then click on the link below and get your grooming needs to a godly level. Now, let's do this. Tip number 1, eye contact. If a girl likes you and you stare into her eyes deeply with a smile, it can turn her on like crazy. Now, I don't mean give her the creep stare. Just give her strong eye contact, and the key is here that you should never look away first. You should never break eye contact with a girl until she looks away. Once she looks away, you can break away and look away for 5 to 10 seconds before looking back in. You should give her your full eye contact and attention when you're speaking and when she's speaking to you. It's okay to give her slightly less eye contact and look around every so often so that she knows that she has to earn your full attention. There's something that screams confidence when you can talk calmly or listen carefully while maintaining solid eye contact. Most guys can't keep solid eye contact for shit, and even worse, they'll make eye contact and then look away for a quick second and then look back to see if the person's still looking. Fuck that! Make eye contact and hold it, and when it's time to break eye contact, then do it and move on. Tip number 2, silence is your friend. Talking to keep the vibe going is good, but every once in a while it's nice to have a brief moment of quietness before switching to another conversation topic. What you should do during these brief pauses is pretty much the same shit as in the previous tip. Keep solid eye contact and let the sexual tension build. Silence is powerful, and when you can be comfortable in it and maintain eye contact, it exudes godly amounts of confidence, and it shows the girl that you're not a little pussy who's thrown off by a little bullshit, like a moment of silence. It's also really easy to read a girl during these moments and see how receptive and into you she is, making it really easy to follow this up by making a move. Tip number 3, touch her often. Now hold on right there before you get too excited and start grabbing the girl by the you-know-what. You should know that I don't mean to do it in a creepy way, okay? I mean in a seductive way, when appropriate. You wouldn't walk up to the girl you like and go Joe Grope McNasty on her, okay, the first time you meet her. You can't jump straight into anal domination before you hold her hand first, alright? When you guys are talking to one another in an intimate and close proximity, then you should playfully touch her hand, her waist, her leg. Put your arm around her and so on. If she responds well, then you can keep going, and if she doesn't, then that means you should dial it back because she's not comfortable with you yet. The point is, soft, lingering touches always win. Don't overdo it, but also don't underdo it. Go with the flow and make it natural and not forced. Girls aren't stupid, and they'll see that you're just using every bullshit opportunity to touch her. But to be honest, sometimes that isn't even the issue. Just make sure that she's on the same page, okay with it, and does the same. Number 4, don't over-explain. Now what I mean by this is that you shouldn't explain yourself in detail too much, unless of course it's necessary. One thing that creates a lot of sexual tension is when you and the girl just get each other from the start without saying too much. This always gives the feeling of deeper connection, and that's usually what girls like when it comes down to who they want to fuck and who they don't want to fuck. No matter the girl, it will always be easier to get her to fuck you if she likes you more than physically and feels like you understand her. Tip number 5. Start from a positive vibe. You don't want to start switching to or forcing a sexual vibe from the start. The only time this works is if the girl is really into you or she just happens to be a sexual person. What you should do is create a really light and enjoyable vibe. Make her laugh, make her feel good and relaxed. Then you can start taking it into the sexual direction by teasing her and making playful sexual jokes. Now from there, it'll be easier and more effective than forcing a sexual vibe. And if you have to force it, hey, it's not a vibe at all. It will also feel more natural to her and won't make her feel like you're just trying to rush shit. If she doesn't want that, you have to know and respect it. Tip number 6. Tease. Teasing is the secret weapon of pickup. When you are teasing the girl a little bit, fucking with her and being just a little bit playfully annoying, you're just getting her respect and simultaneously making her feel good. You should have a little of both if you want to take it a little bit further. So teasing is always the way to go. Just make it natural and don't try too hard, otherwise it just won't work. Hey, if you're trying too hard, it'll just come off as an annoying and needy thing and nobody likes that kind of shit. Tip number 7, shift to a sexual conversation. Hey, if you're chilling with a girl, at one point you should switch to making sexual jokes and comments, because that's the easiest and most direct way to set the tone sexually. Take advantage of double meanings, discuss sexual topics, or even tell funny sex stories if it comes to it, as long as it flows with the conversation. Just don't have any shame about it, or you'll end up looking insecure, which really won't help you at all then. And that is it. In summary, eye contact. Silence is your friend. Touch her often. Don't overexplain. Start from a positive vibe. Tease and shift to a sexual conversation. And don't forget to check out our sponsor Manscaped.com to make sure your package is looking, feeling, and operating in the most godly of manners possible. Trust me, the ladies will thank you and will be begging for more. I'll have them linked in the description. Till next time, Zeus Man out.